Hello from Dhaka. This is Tahmeena Nupur and you are watching BSS News. It was the year 1989. The campus of Rajshahi University was alive with voices of democracy. That year, the last election of Rajshahi University Central Students' Union RUCSU was held. Jagrata Chhatra Dal's Ruhul Kabir Rizvi Ahmed became vice president while JST Chhatru League's Ruhul Quddus Babu was elected general secretary. Once again, Rajshahi University stands at the doorstep of history. After 35 long years, the RUCSU is returning. The date is fixed, 25th September 2025. On that day, the campus will witness an election that the students of an entire generation never had the chance to experience. The process is already in motion. 382 students have collected nomination forms for 23 RUCSU posts. Another 84 forms have been collected for 5 seats in the University Senate, and a staggering 754 students are in the race for positions across 17 hall councils. The competition is vibrant. On behalf of their respective panels, well-known students' organizations from Adhipatyabadbirodhi Chhatra Dal to Chhatra Shibir, Gonotantrik Chhatrajote, Sachetan Shikkarthi Parishad, Adhipatyabadbirodhi Okya, Oparajeo 71, Jagrata 24, and independent panels like Afrin Jahan, Tauhidul Islam, and Nazma Saqib have together submitted 202 nomination papers. Alongside them, many independents are testing their luck without formally declaring panels. The numbers reflect the intensity. 14 aspirants are vying for vice president, 8 for general secretary, 10 for assistant general secretary. For the first time in decades, even the newly admitted students of the 2024-2025 academic year are part of the voter list. An inclusion made after strong students' demands, ensuring the election is not just historic but inclusive and festive. The roadmap is clear. Distribution of nomination papers ended on 3rd September. Submissions continued till 7th September. Scrutiny is set for 8th to 9th September. The preliminary candidates list will be published on September 10. Withdrawal accepted until 13th September, and the final list will be out on 14th September. Then on 25th September from 9 am to 4 pm, students will cast their votes inside academic buildings. Behind the scenes, a strong election commission led by Chief Commissioner Professor F. Nozrul Islam has taken center stage. He assures that this commission is strong and not influenced by anyone. They are working relentlessly to make the election successful. The rules are strict. Every candidate must provide a negative dope test report. 847 candidates have already submitted samples at the Rajshahi University Medical Center. Campaigning is tightly controlled. Only candidates and up to 5 designated representatives may campaign, while posters, slogans, and canvassing are banned inside classrooms, academic buildings, and halls. On the election day, only students with valid IDs will be allowed in, and residential halls will remain strictly monitored. Vice Chancellor Professor Saleh Hassan Naqib calls it more than an election. He says, the RUCSU constitution has been updated, the commission empowered, and all preparations are completed. Vice Chancellor Professor Saleh Hassan Naqib calls it more than an election. He says, the RUCSU constitution has been updated, the commission empowered, and all preparations are completed. This is not just about votes, but about restoring students' representation after decades. And on the ground, even emotions of students capture what numbers cannot. Students share even being able to cast a vote after 35 years feels like an achievement. Different voices bring different perspectives. Here, a candidate explains she believes independent candidates may understand and represent students better than those tied to political parties. Another candidate hopes to represent students in university policymaking. However, the conversation is not just about hopes but also challenges. Here, a student raises recommendations to the administration, speaking on issues like cyberbullying, budget allocation, and academic delays, pointing out that the real test that RUCSU must face. The last RUCSU election was in 1989. What followed were years of student violence, organizational collapse, and administrative reluctance. The silence lasted for decades, but now the silence is breaking. 25th September will not just be an election day. It will be a day when Rajshahi University revives its democratic heartbeat, when students reclaim their rights to representation, and when a new chapter begins in the story of the student politics in Bangladesh. That's all for today. For more information, visit bssnews.net. Thanks for watching.